First and foremost, who's going to be my bitch today? Man, I'm going to lose so many subscribers. All seven of you. All seven of you. Come on, man. You know that's a lie, is it? You could see it right there on that public feed. That number is astonishing because last year in 2019, I only had zero. So by my calculation, well, you multiply anything by zero, you know what you got. You got a whole lot of beeswax in your hands. Minus the beeswax. It's just your hands, and you never liked your hands to begin with. Well, you know what? I'm coming at you. Snuck away, supposed to be meditating. Everyone here, if you're still on this channel, you are. Don't kid yourself. You know that all of the time that I should be meditating, I'm over here talking to you. And that's all right, because you listen. You're still on with me. Who is it? Mamo, Papo, Dado, Bro, Doggo, Rocco, Rocco Taco. Well, check it out. Today we got a special one for you because we are closing out what has is undisputedly the champion of shitty years. Wow. You know, I could go on, and you know I can talk. I could talk white on rice. I could talk until an Eskimo buys ice. All of those, all those little, what are they called? They're kind of punny, but those aren't even puns. These are more, come on, Miss McNally, what did you call them years and years and years and years and years ago? She was young. She was a hot teacher too, baby. And I imagine she's still kicking. She's probably like 80 now, but come on. We didn't have a great selection of hot teachers back in the day. Uh, you know what I'm talking about. And if you're that hot teacher, just know we salute you. Guy or girl, I don't care. I had it was weird to have a guy teacher back in the day for me. I just never had them. The majority were women. And the MIC team, I already told you about this. I'm not going to repeat it because you know I don't repeat myself willingly. But maybe you'll back me into a corner and I'll tell you the story again. But they are called Don't Look a Gift Horse in the Mouth. That's another one. Don't Put the Cart Before the Horse. That's another one. Your buddy might just be an asshole. She told us that too, spitting life advice at us. Thanks, Nowster. But they're called something. They're not euphemisms. Okay, let me just. This is what I was going to say in the very beginning of this. 30-second silent meditation. Now, if you don't want to do it, you don't have to. But I'm telling you, just like your vitamins, you got to take them. You got to take them. You are what you eat. You know that's the truth because somehow the stuff that you're eating is making you bigger. For show. 30-second silent meditation while I think of the answer to this question that you asked me. Figure of speech, that's one of them. Idioms. Maybe I'm going with figure of speech. I'm not entirely sure. All right, 30 seconds beginning now. And look, if you don't want to stay silent, hit the skip button. It's exactly 30 seconds. You're welcome. We're in the middle of it. 15 more seconds. It's a long time, isn't it? Never give a sucker an even shot. That was something my cousin would always say. Oh man, he used to tell me about this. Picture this with me. You're driving down the road on the highway and you've got to get off on that on-ramp. But it's the on-ramp that everyone has to get off of, right? For some reason, this is the only way to go where everybody on the planet works. And so there's that long ass on-ramp. Or maybe you're stuck in traffic and you don't want to be in traffic. No one wants to be in traffic. And everyone is miserable together, but then you have that one guy or girl that just somehow decides to just say fuck this, right? Because we all were taught to stay in line, and he's saying, I'm just going to go around. There's room over there. I can fit. These other people don't think they can fit. I can fit. I'm going around. So he goes around. And what is everyone else? Just the concentration of hate that is building on the freeway. So you know what I'm talking about. Everyone is trying to get off on that off ramp, and it is backed up. And you always see it, man. There's always that one guy that's just it's usually a guy. I don't think girls have the balls to do this move, right? It's always a guy, and he's not making eye contact with anyone. He's just doing it. And he's going to go and get in the front of the fucking line. He's not going to be late for work. Well, here's the thing. My cousin used to tell me that. He's like, "Yeah, bro, I know it doesn't feel good, but you got to man up, right?" However he said it, it was more eloquent than this, but it was just you just got to man up, bro. When I get out there, I'm first thing I'm doing is I am deciding first and foremost who's going to be my bitch today. Who's going to be my bitch today? And that's it, man. You've already played the movie in your head. You already know how this is going down. I'm sorry that this guy or girl didn't didn't get to see the pre-release trailer of how shitty this next move he's about to witness is going to be. Yes, your life is going to flash before your eyes, bitch. I hope your brakes are good, not like the ones in the van that I've got, man. I'm not gonna disparage this good name because they make a lot of good stuff, but these particular brakes, man, from the day we got them from the dealership, it was a used car. They told us it was drove like new, right? They didn't say anything about the brakes. Anyway, so yeah, boy, you better hit those brakes because he's coming through. But you know what? He's off the interpass. It was one thing. Now he's not stressed out for the rest of the day because what happens when you get there and you're late? Now you're late, bitch. The rest of your day is gone. Shit. All right. Hey, story time's over. Now I got to tell you a couple things, man. 2020, thank goodness, is coming to an end. Oh my God. You know, like I said, I could go on for days about all of the bad shit, but I'm going to talk about some badass stuff that is coming around the corner, okay? First of all, I just released 2 tracks. And if you know anything about this, I'm making this up on the spot, but one of the things that I do is I tell stories and then I turn that into a sick, dope rap with a fresh beat behind it. And I just released 2 singles. Well, my debut album, Retirement, you go check them out, man. Made a Millie, Word to Busta, and my hit Yo Whip. Oh man, you're gonna love them. You're gonna love them. You're gonna love the little guy that's singing. And if you do animation and you're down to help a brother out, hit me up. I want in 2021. I'm gonna take this logo worldwide. The production company. I've got this idea for a music festival. So if you're into a little bit of everything, man, what genre? What genre are you? This genre is everywhere. It's everything, baby. That's why the next thing I'm going to release is going to be a ballad. It's called Lena Bina. Not out yet. I'm working on. I'm going to take some singing lessons here. You can get the. I'm going to get the. I don't know. I don't even know what you. The soulful something. Whatever they do. I could probably just watch some YouTube videos and figure it out. But let me tell you, one of your call to action for 2021. This is what you need to do. I'm going to tell you, okay? Because no one else is telling you about this. You going to hear me now or you going to hear me later when you need to. But you need to take some time for yourself. To quote the great Jeff Patnode, shout out to the East Coast boys over there, Virginia, you need to make time and find money. You need to make time for yourself and the world that you are weaving, that you are creating. And how are you going to do that? What are you going to do? What does that mean? Go get some more hobbies? No, what I would advise is you take some time in the morning, afternoon, and evening, even if it's just 10 minutes to yourself. And now let me get spiritual on you. Bob, if you're still hanging in there, right? You're writing down your list. You know you're hearing this late. I'm gonna put this on New Year's Eve just so you can get it pre-release, okay? So everyone is on the same page. What page is that? The dry erase board that you're gonna buy so that you can write this down. You need to take time for yourself in 2021. That time needs to be free of distractions. Go throw your phone out the window, okay? Throw it, find the busiest road you can find, and I want you to whip, right? Like you're skipping a rock like you got a movie with Samuel L. Hayek in it, right? Samuel, no, that's not right at all. Why am I thinking Sophia? Salma Hayek. And yes, I'm talking about the great movie Grown Ups Part 1 with Adam Sandy in it. That's a good movie, man. I really enjoyed it. There's just so much going on in that. But you don't want to know about that right now. You want to know about getting your mind right. Go take some time. Meditate. Meditate. And if you don't want to meditate, then you need to just sit still quietly because ultimately that's what it is. Meditation has just got such a bad rap right now. It does. It does. Frou frou, silly, but let me give you a practical example of what this is going to lead you to. It's going to lead you to the answer to everything. Yeah, that's what I'm telling you about. The answer to all of life's questions. Maybe not the answer you're looking for, but it is an answer. The context is wrong. Sit quiet, sit still. This is the main teaching of Sri Ramana Maharshi. It goes back to the core of all of the main spiritual and the main religions rather. The practical example is this. Have you ever been trying to think of something and it's on the tip of your tongue? Ah, oh, got it right here, tip of my tongue, right? You ever do that? And then what happens? Can't think of it because your brain is trying to crunch the numbers. It's just the numbers just keep getting bigger and bigger, and you're trying to do it in your head. Your brain can't calculate like that. Your brain can't calculate like that. But you know what can? The great void. You know, when you just stop thinking for a second, all of a sudden the answer comes to you. It's coming from that silence. That's pretty cool because it's with you all the time. So in 2021, get yourself some time for yourself. Get yourself some time to sit down and reflect, not to ruminate on all of the things that you did wrong, all of the things that are going to go wrong, all of the things that are just not right and well right now. Don't fixate on that. You know yourself. You're going to do that for the rest of the day. So make this a priority for yourself to give yourself that time. 2021, okay? Think about that. How cool would that be to know that someone came to you and said, "Hey, here's more time for you to focus on you, to be selfish for you because you need to. You need to. If you are reacting to life from a place that later on you look back on and say, "Man, that didn't feel right. Now I'm depressed. Now I'm down. I shouldn't have acted that way. I shouldn't have treated that person that way." Whatever. You can drop all that. Those are all thoughts. Those are all just a story we're telling ourselves. And that you don't need to play that shitty ass record on repeat. Look, you have been recording the saddest, most depressed mix your whole life, okay? It's time to drop that shit in the trash can, right? Get some fresh beats. I'm talking about Bang Martin. Go check it out. New singles. Throw that depressing ass mixtape that you've been playing about your life in the trash can. 2021, we're taking over. You're taking over. You're bigger and better. You're bigger and better than those stories that you've been telling yourself, the stories that you think other people have been saying. This is your year to take over. 2020 was that year for me. And you know what, bitch? I made it. 2021, you're going to be unstoppable. Make time and find money. Also, if you want to buy one of the freshest, there's a couple of gear that I want to leave you with. You have to do what you love doing. You have to do what you're into. You have to do something that you get lost in yourself. If you find that, then you'll never work again. Hook up some AirPods. First of all, switch to Apple because I don't know what you got in the Android community. I just lost them, but I got the trolls because they're gonna sit here and start hating on me. No, I don't know what you have. You probably got some cool stuff that works better than the AirPods. All I know is, man, this Apple walled ecosystem is beautiful. I have, no kidding, I'll take a picture of this. iPad, iPhone, big ass monitor made by Samsung. You know I'm on Samsung. MacBook, still trying to get a new one. Buy that art. Another iPad, another iPhone. Okay. It seems like overkill, probably is, but I want you to know that all of the music, man, is synchronized between all these devices. You got GarageBand, it's free. So you could take that GarageBand and pump out some fresh tunes, at least a prototype. It's not going to be perfect the first time you go out the gate. What are you going to make the freshest mix day one? Are you going to write the best acoustic ballad? You're going to write you're going to write a book, a script, whatever, and it's going to be a steaming pile of dog shit. But at least you've got one, man. Look over at your buddy that's telling you that, man, you know how hard it is to get into Hollywood? You know how hard it is to write a script? Oh, I don't know. Tell me. You tell me about it, man. What was the script that you were peddling when you were over there? Oh man, I don't really have one. Oh, well, why don't you need to shut the fuck up? Who was that? You need to shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. You need to shut the fuck up. Shut the. There's Dave Chappelle. Yeah, man, Black Bush. Go watch Black Bush from the Chappelle Show. I don't know where you can find it now, man. It's getting taken down at his request. That's cool if you know, whatever's going down there. I know it was a funny ass show and a funny ass skit. You can go find that on YouTube though, man. Black Bush. He's talking about how the NATO is gonna sanction me with your army. What army? Oh, you don't got one. I guess that means you need to shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the Japan sending PlayStations. I love that. All right. So we got the AirPods. I told you to buy a bunch of Apple stuff. That'll help you get your creative side off the ground. And if you didn't know this, if you got a voice, you can just you can easily record yourself in GarageBand. But the beauty of it is you can layer on other things that are already made for you. They got a ton of loops in there you can drop. So if you don't know how to play bass, someone's already played bass and recorded it, and you can drop that in there. You can match the key signature to what your voice sounds like. Oh man, and you can learn in about 5 minutes, okay? You don't even need to learn it. You can just hand it to your kids and say, when you want lunch, you come back with the beat that hits. You understand, son? Holy shit! Holy shit. I just figured out a way to get my new MacBook. Oh, yeah. That is the shit. That is the shit. 2021 is already reigning in the fucking new year. Hey, Merry fucking New Year. 2021 is going to be great. I love you guys. Let's keep doing it. Let's knock this shit down. No fucking walls or borders. Nothing. We own it all. Out. Love you guys.